Now we are going to discuss next concept, that is replica set. RS we call replica set. See, it is also same like replication controller, whatever we have discussed, but it is a new version. Okay, replication controller is a older one. Replica set. See, C means controller. Remember this. S means replica set. Okay, replication controller, replica set. These are older one, old version. These are new one. Now both are same. I mean, you can use any one. But in place of this, now everyone started using this one. That's an older version. This is a new version. That is one difference. Second difference is it supports only equality based. Equality based selection. Okay, but it supports both equality and set based. In previous class, we have seen, right? While we were discussing labels and selectors, that time we have seen equality based and set based as well, correct? So it supports both equality and set based. Means what? We have we have increased ports, decreased ports. So instead of giving that replication controller name, we can give that label. Okay, hey, increase replication controller having this particular label, right? So in that we can give equality based. But in replica set, we can give equality based and set based. Already that you know, equality means equals and not equals. Set means what? In and not in. In, not in. Okay. So those who are not understanding these concepts, I request you to watch my previous videos. Then you will understand. Got it? But that's okay. Generally, we don't use these things as of now here. You can think both are same. These are old version. These are new version. That means here also you will get both, healing and scaling. Here also you'll get both healing and scaling. Okay, let's see this one as well. For that, let me create one manifest VI. So I'm creating one manifest called RS, guys. RS. Earlier that was RC. Now it is rs.yml. In that, let me paste the script. That's it. I have pasted script. Okay. So if you observe carefully, whatever we have seen, right, same. You will not find any difference. Only difference that you will find here, that is this one. Earlier we kept replication controller, but here replica set. So what object we are creating? Replica set object. Okay. And replica set object comes under apps/v1. This is a fixed default version. You have to remember it. You have to mug it up. So this one. And this is the name of the replica set. You can give any name, that's your wish. That means I am creating this replica set. For this, I am giving this particular name. Whatever name that you want, you can give. Now here also same like previous class, that's what? Template. And here replicas I am giving 2. That means these 2 replicas, that means what actually happens here? 2 pods will be created because we are giving replicas 2. So these 2 pods will be created by using which template? By using this template. Let's say I have one more template like this. One more template. Okay, here C00. Let's say C11. So image name, let's say CentOS. Container, here we are printing hello Sai. Here, let's say we are printing hello Raj. Hello Raj. Now here the label, my name Sai is there. Here, selector. So here, my name Sai is there. Let's say here my name, let's say Raj is there. Now, these 2 pods will be created by using which template? This template only. Why? Because this selector is matching with this label. Let's say instead of Sai, if I use Raj, now these two pods will be created from this template because this selector is matching with this label. Understood? So that is how it works. Labels and selectors. Those who missed my previous classes, please watch those classes. Then you will understand these things easily. Okay, fine. So that means, what is the end result? Total, you will get 2 pods. Each pod will have one container each. One container. And the name of container is C00. Having Ubuntu OS. and inside hello Sai will be printed. Logs also already we have seen in previous class. How to see the logs as well. Just watch those videos. Fine. Yeah, that's it. Let's do it now. Now let's apply this one. kubectl apply. Yeah. kubectl apply -f rs.yml. That's it. We have created, right? Let's verify. kubectl get all. You can see we have created replica set. By default, it comes .apps by default. Okay, that's the actual full name. And what is the name of replica set? We have given my replica set, correct? And it has created total 2 pods. You can see pod 1 and pod 2. And this is what my desired state and current state is true. Both are running. And you can see the name, they have my replica set, whatever name replica set is having, both pods are having the same name. But at the end, you can see some unique characters. Got it? Remember, whenever you create replica set or replication controller, names will be taken automatically by having the prefix of that replica set or replication controller name. Understood? So what we do first, we'll see healing part. Also you can call auto healing. Okay. Now what we'll do intentionally, we are going to delete any one of the pods. So kubectl delete pod and you take any pod. Let's say I'm taking the second pod. See, instead of giving pod space pod name, what you can do, pod/pod name you can give. That means you can directly copy this one. You can see from beginning onwards, you can copy. Pod/pod name. 29q that I'm deleting. 29q. Enter. Okay, that's it. We have deleted. Now verify. kubectl get all. 40 seconds back. It created one new pod. You can see F9, FG9WV. Correct? VW. Correct? Even if you delete the second one as well, you will get new pod. See, I'm deleting second pod as well. Then in place of that, you will get new pod. That is what? Auto healing. Either healing or auto healing, both are same. Okay. Healing happens always automatically only. But scaling, manually you can do, automatically we can do. So whatever we are seeing that is manual. Later on, you are going to see automated, scaling. Done. That's it. Now verify kubectl get all. You can see both are running absolutely fine. Both are new pods. Okay. Now we'll see scaling as well. So command is kubectl scale -- replicas equal to what number that you want. Let's say I'm giving 1. Okay, 1, and directly you can give this name replica set dot apps / my replica set. Okay, now it will be scaled to 1, means out of these two, 1 will be terminated. So final end result would be 1. Okay, now verify kubectl get all. You can see 1 is terminating. Okay, let's say I want to scale to 3. You can give any number, whatever number that you want. Say I'm giving number as 3. Now enter. Now verify. You can see. The earlier one, it was terminating. Now it is creating 2 new pods. You can see. Inside pod, container is being created. Inside that pod. Inside this pod, out of 1 container, 0 containers are ready. Why? Because that container is under progress. It is being created, not ready yet. Now verify kubectl get all. Ready. Okay. Again, let's say I want to scale back to 2. Yeah, just changing the number only. Here you can see, just give 2. Okay, that is how we can do that. Now verify kubectl get all. 1 will be terminated. Understood? Fine. Now let's delete. How to delete? kubectl delete -f rs.yml. That means both are same, no difference. Replication controller and replica set both are same. Replication controller, it's an older version. Replica set is a new version. Everyone is using replica set only. That's it. Clear.